Hello everyone and welcome to the Aries Moon Girl channel. Today's video is going to be a vlog, it's going to be a story, it's going to be a piece of my current life and reality, which I was thinking of sharing with you guys. I quit my job. I quit my job like 3 months ago. I had a notice period of 3 months and I finally finished my job last Friday. Just to give you guys an idea of what this job was, I currently live in the UK. I live in Oxford right now, but my job was a corporate London job for in media and advertising, and I had a pretty good position there. Free notice period is something that you get when you are pretty high up. My story is that I'm Romanian. I was born in communist Romania right before the Velvet Revolution. I spent the first 22 years of my life there. About 10 years ago, I moved to Austria. My husband is also Austrian. I lived there I studied there, and I worked there. I married there and lived there for 7 years and had a pretty successful career also there. After that, I got offered a job on LinkedIn to move to London and work in advertising there. And for the past 3 years, I've been working in corporate advertising London, which has been life-changing because there's so much going on there. It's amazing how tumultuous, how vibrant the city is, and how much life and ideas and new stuff you can pack into one city. So definitely it influenced my life in a very positive way. I also got promoted. I was doing really well at my job. I pretty much loved my colleagues, me this much, and that were so fun to be with. It's also very a very young city. So London is extremely young and extremely alive. So what happened though is that through my husband getting a job in Oxford, I started living in Oxford. So I was commuting a lot to London, and this for sure added a lot of pressure to my day, like 4 hours a day commuting. But I managed to get enough freedom from my job, and through the reputation that I had, I managed to get flexibility in my job. Nevertheless, I realized, among other things, that although I was going up the ladder, there was only so much sense for me in doing this for the rest of my life. And it's a very weird feeling, and probably people will say, or you guys might say, that I'm insane even telling this story, telling you that I was pretty satisfied in my job, loving my colleagues, but being very good at my job and being promoted and paid a lot, and deciding not to do this anymore. I decided not to do this anymore, and maybe I'll give you another insight into my chart. I'll show you again what my chart looks like. But if you have a look at my chart, then you kind of pretty much understand the type of person that I am and what I need in my life to be happy. I have a Uranus midheaven, which tends to do this rash changes, tends to start from scratch many times, and I did this a couple of times before. But also I have Neptune in my 10th house. I'm Pisces, a 12th house Pisces. I have Mercury in my 12th house as well, also in Pisces. And I have a bunch of Aries planets in my first house. So a lot of planets that incline towards astrology, and some other planets that would incline towards physical exercise. And although I could do the adapting to the corporate job and doing things at my best there, I knew that this cannot be my life purpose. If I'm going to climb up somewhere, this cannot be all there is, and all that I'm doing. And I, as a hobby on the side, I started doing astrology, and I want to keep doing this. I've been studying astrology for years and years, and it was always my passion, and it always doesn't kind of fit into the successful businesswoman profile. And I used to get also probably kind of laughed at from my colleagues if I ever mention astrology. So I'm sure these two worlds never come together. But for me, I was pretty good at what I was doing, just that I knew that this is not my calling, this is not my ultimate goal. It's so much is possible today, and so much information is out there, and we don't necessarily need to live and breathe tied to a desk anymore. We can make our own path. We can influence the world. We can bring happiness to as many people as possible. We can share the joy. We can have a different type of work in our life. I think work has evolved, so it has evolved from very physical work to office work, and now it's a bit of a more communication work that we're all doing. And I'm happy to be part of this, and I'm happy that I can put videos out, and I'm happy that I'm born in this age, maybe being a midheaven, Uranus midheaven, the age of Aquarius is a good fit for me. But I want to do something more with my life. I want to do something more with my communication, with what I can offer to the world. And I also cannot live tied down into an office and locked in there. I need to have my freedom and be able to change and impact something in humanity for the better. And I know it sounds so utopic and so absurd from a person and like me, who has achieved success, and it might sound like a step down, but in what I want to do in the world, I believe it's pretty much a step up. So anyways, this is what I wanted to share. I wanted to share with you this adventure of mine, this huge change in my life. I also wanted to get your opinion, if you have any opinion on this. If what I'll be doing for the next couple of months will be, on the one hand, I'll be doing astrology videos. I'm very sorry if I was late with delivering any astrology videos. I had a very busy work life before, and especially over the last week, but I'll catch up on that, and I'll do as many astrology videos as possible. I'll try to service you guys as well as much as possible, and do your readings. But beyond that, I'm going to travel. I will be going back to Austria. We'll be going to a yoga retreat in Thailand, because, to be honest, a first house Mars, like me, also needs some physical exercise, and I'm very happy that I'll get to train my body and to be active in my body and to finally feel healthy and strong. And I hope I'll be on a right track for a healthy life and a strong life, and I can inspire you guys also for this. And I'll be going to Romania as well. So I'll keep you up to date where I am. If you guys want to know more about me, of course, I'll keep posting these things. But I wanted to give you kind of an idea what's going on in my life, and also kind of let you know that I'm here to stay with astrology. So yes, I'm happy to have you guys on this journey with me. Thanks a lot, and don't forget, I'm Aries Moon Girl. I care about the stars, but most of all, I care about you. Until next time, bye bye.